All right, neurofeedback today. I have been doing some letting myself think is what I've been doing. I have been eliminating some distractions, albeit I've taken a lot of that out, and I've been very aware of what am I using as a distraction, what am I using to keep up defenses in a way, right? So I took Facebook, Instagram, TikTok off my phone. I've done it before where I've taken them off my home screen, and yet I still found my way back to them and doing it, really frequently. So they have been deleted off of my phone. On Mondays and Fridays, I will hop on to Facebook from my computer in order to share the Christmas couple videos and my Love and Light with Louise videos. And that's going to be it. I'm taking that element of it out because I don't ever feel refreshed or fulfilled. It's a time suck. And I think it's in a form of escapism for me and not something that is healthy. So it's been, I guess, this week. I did that earlier this week. So that has been a positive change and I don't miss it. So that's great. And I mean, I was thinking within the same realm of okay, everything that I'm consuming and I'm allowing space in my brain, that is going to be either just with food, nourishing or being detrimental. So social media just wasn't filling my cup in any way. So I'm gonna do it. And I am being more discerning with my time as far as what am I watching on TV. I was really into Shameless, the show Shameless. I think it's really well acted and well done, but content wise, it's just intense and sad and heavy. And I'm well, I'm not gonna watch this. This is not something that I feel good afterward, So I am kind of keeping that across the board with books that I'm reading and listening to, podcasts and TV. Yeah, stuff that my time is precious. This is something that I've always felt, but now I am making more of a concerted effort to have my actions then line up to that. Because really, when I sit down and I'm watching TV, oftentimes it's because I'm tired or because I am procrastinating doing something else, right? The laundry or the dishes or, whatever. So I am repurposing the time that I have instead of sitting in front of the TV. Some of it will be meditating. Some of it will be reading a book. Some of it is going to be going on a walk. And honestly, if what I need is rest because I'm tired, well, then I'm going to lay down and I'm going to take a nap is what's going to happen, not sit in front of the TV. So, okay, anyway, I say all that to, I realize I feel that now I was telling Steve about I feel I'm at the precipice of something. I feel what I need now is to trust moving into better choices so that my brain will believe that I am in a safe space, right? So I don't want to be filling my consciousness full of just other random stuff that, doesn't really serve me. So being very specific with my time and, doing the good things. That's what I think. So realizing, I was talking to him before we started. So today was the first one for the occipital lobe, which is like the back of your head. That's where the sensor went. And so today was like the baseline, figure out where to put me, and then see what would be challenging for me moving forward. And it's always, the first session is always freeing. I feel like I know certainly that my brain does not know what it's doing yet. This is just figuring out where it's at. And so I feel very unencumbered by expectation in any sort of realm, because my brain doesn't know what it's doing. It's figuring it out. So what I want to do is be able to kind of transplant that feeling, that knowledge, that understanding into the subsequent sessions, right? My brain is learning. I'm just going to sit back and let it do its thing instead of being fearful and overthinking and ramping up the anxiety, right? So I think how I can help facilitate that is like what I was saying with the other elements of my life. I'm someone that needs good structure in the morning, and I've been lacking in that. Going to bed later, sleeping later, feeling like kind of rushed in the morning because I didn't give myself that time. So by restructuring that and letting myself go back into that first morning ritual that is good and beneficial for me, and then taking out some of the social media, the technology distractions, and filling it with stuff that is good. That's how I'm going to facilitate making sure that I am in as good of a headspace as I can be moving into the neurofeedback sessions. Because like I said, I feel like I'm at a crossroads where I could lean back into those distractions and try to those unhealthy coping mechanisms that my brain knows. It's all choices, right? I could choose to lean into that. I could choose to go back to that because that's what's comfortable. It doesn't work, but that's what's comfortable. So I feel like the safe choice would be just to lean back into that, because what's on the other side of this is unknown. I don't know. I was saying as much yesterday. I was very frustrated with it. And I let myself go through those feelings and feel them and try to understand. I got a little emotional after the fact on my way home. I was praying about it. I was talking to God how I'm angry and frustrated, and I want to let myself get to the other side with like an open heart and a willingness, and to not let those old coping mechanisms get in my way of moving forward, of feeling unstuck, of getting to that other side. And what came to me is I'm resilient. I am a resilient human. My brain is resilient. I have been through a lot of things, and the old coping mechanisms that kept me safe in the moment, that aren't serving me anymore, I owe it to myself to continue to be resilient, and in this new way to be resilient. To know that I am trusting the process that I'm going through, and I will continue to make progress, and I will continue to push forward, and know that I'll get there. I will get there. As long as I stay open and willing to the changes and leaning into the changes, as opposed to regressing back to living in that fear, right? And so I don't live in chaos. I live in a safe, healthy environment, and now I need to allow my brain to release the old ways and like come into the light. Like, let's go, I'm ready. So the fact that I'm ready, my mind is ready to do this, and I'm going to be resilient.